Today I'm here with Angela and Amanda, who you may know from the We Play Resident Evil series. I think that's what they're most known for. That might be what I'm most known for. Oh, it's big. Yeah, sorry. I have been working on posture a little bit, and it's a lot of like pulling back.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like pulling back.
And a string on the top of your head is going up.
Okay.
Big string.
Big string.
Maybe not today though.
No, you don't have to do that.
Yeah. Be comfy.
This is a presentation. This is a long presentation.
I'm so excited. And I love
Yeah.
your basement in your mom's house is so cute.
Thank you.
It's sweet.
My mom went all out.
She really did. Like,
Your basement in your mom's house is
Yeah,
so huge.
Sweet that we're not just talking, now we're talking.
yeah.
I'm
now
sorry,
we're
this
talking-
is...
We walked the walk. Now we're gonna talk.
I like
Oh,
these chicks.
okay,
They're funny.
okay.
They're
We
funny.
play Resident Evil 7 and 8 together. So Resident Evil 9 comes out this month probably, and so I wanted to get you guys prepared.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Okay, so this feels like an orientation, like I'm like
Yes, yeah.
prepping for school.
So that
Cool.
when things pop up in Resident Evil 9, you'll be like, and I know that.
Yes, and
Okay.
I know that because we do not know who Leon is.
You
I don't know
even
what that
who
is.
Leon is. That's like, I think that's the big thing. And this might be good for you at home, who like, if you haven't played the other 6 games, then it might be good just before you hop into 9.
I'm actually stoked we're doing this because I didn't even know when we were playing 7 and 8, like how deep
Let's
the
get it
lore
going.
is.
Yeah, I thought that was the beginning
Everybody,
of
the game.
How's it going?
Lore.
In many ways,
we decided to play off the grid, not Marvel Rivals. But we're going to play Marvel Rivals sometime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Don't get mad at
wish
me.
I had
So
notes. I could
awesome.
take
Yeah, I wish I had a pen
Glass
and
of
Don't worry, I'll
wine
send you guys this
Yeah.
presentation. Well, this presentation will be readily available after the show.
Oh,
Okay,
I can't
Yeah.
wait to read
We'll
it.
put this up on archive.org.
I'll download the slides.
Yeah. So guys, welcome to Resident Evil. What is it?
Yay.
Guys, Resident Evil is 7 live-action movies. The 7th comes out, I think, maybe late this year.
No way.
Yeah, Zach Kreger, the guy who did Weapons.
There's this much.
There are 5 CGI movies. There are 2 TV shows, and there are around 30 video games. But there are so many spin-offs. So like the first game was Resident Evil, then it was Resident Evil 2, then they did Resident Evil 0, then Veronica, and then
There's
3.
just one called Veronica?
Yeah, it's like Resident Evil Code Veronica. We're not,
Resident Evil girl.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're not,
literally.
Resident Evil
we're not
girl.
even gonna talk about that one. We're gonna talk about probably like 8 or 9 of them.
Resident Evil
There
girl.
are about 20 we're not even gonna mention.
Are we going to talk about Mila Jovovich?
Mia Jovovich?
Mia Jovovich?
Honestly, no. We're not
Who's
even gonna
that?
get into the
She's
movies.
the lead of the Resident Evil movies, which apparently aren't connected to like
Not
the
really
video
connected.
game at all.
No, they're not.
Maybe
They're
they
not. They're
No,
not connected.
Wow, I've got
They just bought the IP and did their own
they're-
thing.
They're
Yeah.
fun. They're very
They're really fun.
There's 7 live action ones,
7 live action.
5 CGI ones, and 2 full TV shows.
Yeah.
What are the TV shows called?
One was just Resident Evil. It was Netflix. It was like last year, 2 years ago.
What?
Shut
And,
the
like,
fuck
okay, so
up.
my question up top is like some musicals and movies and
Yeah.
stuff will be based on like an IP already existing. Is every one of these movies just coming out of nowhere?
So the movies started as an adaptation of the game and then fully just kind of did their own thing. Like a lot of these
Got to
are
start.
telling like a fully separate story.
Got it. But there's no like one writer
Yeah,
for
did
every
the
like
creator.
No. It's very by committee at this point. Like there's not one lore master. There's not one
Got it.
mastermind behind the whole franchise. Like there hasn't been super
Yeah.
to like all the games or like for the first 6 movies it was all one director, but
Now it's kind of like a Saw. where it's
yeah,
like
exactly.
everyone gets, like,
So here's what we played. This is y'all's experience with Resident Evil. It is Resident Evil 7,
Hours.
Biohazard, and then Resident Evil Village.
Biohazard
which
is my
Resident Evil
favorite.
8. The
Which
V
one
and
was
the
the
I
one
and I.
with the baby cut into a million pieces?
That was Resident Evil Village.
Cool.
That was when you were pregnant.
That was when you were pregnant.
Totally.
And really hungry.
Yes. Very good for like,
Yeah.
getting him ready.
I think that was the first thing I thought of when you told me you were pregnant. I was like,
Good thing we're playing.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm ready now. I'm
So, yeah, that's
smack.
the real
I've
context
been
of
smoking for a
where
while. We were
our
playing
story-
Magic
Okay.
earlier. You already
I'm
know
gonna
what
go
it
to the
was.
backstory of Resident Evil. Before you even get to the games, this is like the lead up to the games, and some of it may sound illegal.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, what even is Resident Like, you know what I mean? Is it
Yeah,
a
like, who
place?
is
it
it?
Is
Yeah.
it
Is it a residence
So I
of
think, like, the
evil,
residents
or
are evil.
what?
Oh.
So like a house. This
They're
has
so
residents
stupid.
Of evil.
Yeah.
They're
Wow,
so
residents
stupid.
of evil.
Swimming.
In Japan, it's called
They're
Biohazard.
so
which kinda
dumb.
makes more sense.
They're
Why?
so
Because
dumb.
it's like it's a lot about like viruses and stuff like that.
Oh, so not residents.
Yeah.
I like the red.
Yeah, I'm
oh,
gonna
red.
use that one.
I like that. We like that.
If I could
We know
fucking
her.
fly this, that
Here's what
means
happened.
that I'm
It's like Eastern
okay
Europe
to fucking
in like the turn of
get
it
some
was like
kills.
1900 or
I need
something
to
like
I
that.
need to do this.
She has a baby. The Spanish flu is coming around. Her daughter is taken by the Spanish flu. So she loses her daughter, and she's like, what do I do? She goes down into the caves because she's like, frankly, I want to kill myself.
Yeah.
And in that cave, after losing her baby, she meets the mold. The cave, she goes down into this cave to
Got it.
to end her
I
life
remember this. I remember this.
in the grief and comes across this mold. And when she touches it, she realizes the mold kind of contains all of the memories of everyone who was buried in the ground above it, because the cave is underneath the
Whoa.
graveyard.
And this is what we saw.
We kind of did see this.
But Miranda isn't the woman with the baby that we played with.
No. So
Not
this is
the same play.
this is like early
So-
1900s.
This is
And she
ancestor.
was real.
She was real. She was a real person.
real story?
This is- no.
This is real in Resident Evil world.
So yeah,
Okay,
after like she touches that, she realizes like it contains great power, and it could be a way to like kind of bring her daughter back.
Why would she think that that would bring her daughter back? Because it's only memories.
What is the first thing I remember?
Whoa.
My God. I
We
am
just like got
like
whoop, Spencer,
gutted.
that was like.
Sorry, do we need to take 5? So
Is
anyways,
grief mold? Sorry.
yeah, grief is mold. Is grief is an analogy for mold?
Grief is
no.
mold.
But so anyways, she's in this village.
Okay.
She kind of becomes the overseer of the village, and she starts experimenting with the mold. She's like, how can I use this in order to bring people back?
Okay.
And the mold is something we saw a lot of in Resident Evil 7 and 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, she kind of like begins to worship it, but she also begins to
Use it.
use
Experiment on it.
experiment on the people of the village.
Oh my God, she's like the mad scientist.
She's kind of like the mad scientist.
Like Elsa is to ice as Miranda is to mold.
Exactly.
Wow. You are on fire.
So as she's experimenting, and this goes on for years and years and years, and it eventually becomes the village we see in Resident Evil Village.
Oh.
But get this, Oswald Spencer.
Okay.
Oh my God, so that's your ancestor.
So this is a rich white guy.
Cool. Cool.
He is backpacking
A
through
new
Europe.
one would pop up any second now.
Yeah, I know.
Guy named Spencer. So he is backpacking through Europe, falls down into the cave, and kind of meets Mother Miranda.
Of course.
Mother
Miranda.
Oh yeah. So she at this point has kind of become Mother Miranda, like the mother of the village,
Wait, but we've seen her.
and we've seen her.
Oh.
I like how you did that.
My
It
God.
was kind of an accident. That was like a slip.
I
you
can
know,
tell
yeah.
because you're like, what?
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so Oswald Spencer, I think it's Oswald Spencer. I think is his full name, his
I don't
Christian
really
name.
care.
Yeah, it's okay.
So he is backpacking. He injures himself and runs and encounters Mother Miranda.
Okay.
And kind of learns about what she's doing. And he's like, I kind of like that. I kind of like what you're doing.
Wow.
I could take this back to
And profit off it.
and I can make some profit off this.
Okay.
So as he's like learning with her, he's like learning about the power of the mold. He's seeing like financial applications for it.
Of course he is.
He's seeing pharmaceutical applications for it. He's seeing
He's on the
that-
phone with Big Pharma.
yeah, he is.
She's dealing with grief and he's seeing money signs.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he kind of becomes her protege. But after a while, they kind
Kinda
of
like
see
Saw.
things differently because, as you were saying, he sees things through Big Pharma's eyes.
Yeah.
She sees things through like the eyes of a grieving mother. Frankly.
Yeah, of course.
And can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Are
Yeah.
is this in the first game?
Are you
No.
talking
So
about
this
this
is-
game?
What are you saying?
So this is all.
Lore.
This is all
Lore.
lore
The
that like
geeks
you
freak.
read about.
That's
I was like, are you
geeky.
saying a story
All
from
this
the
is
movie?
kind of
That's
pieced together a little
geeky,
bit from the
dude.
games.
That's
All this
geeky.
information is from the games.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, they go their separate ways. She continues her experiments and gets closer. The village becomes closer to what you see in Resident Evil 8, the village.
Yeah.
Where it's the fish guy. It's the guy with the hat. lady.
Creatures.
Yeah, it's more creatures.
Got it.
So after that,
What a picture.
yeah. So these are flowers.
Okay, cool.
Anyways, so after
What
he
a
leaves, he
picture.
becomes her protege. He's like, okay, so like I know that like
Motherfucker.
all of this kind of stuff is out there. I need to go around and like find ultimately like what is going to take my work to the next
No.
level. Because
Stop.
she sets him on a path of, trying to find the next stage of human evolution and like what can I do. What he finds, him and a couple other bros, they go on a trip to Africa and they find this flower. Within the flower, is a virus. The flower contains a virus called a progenitor virus. And they take that back to America and they're like, we're going to study this, we're going to profit.
Why did Mother Miranda need this virus?
She didn't need the virus. She has nothing to do with the virus. She's off, or like, Spencer
he
has.
just sent him off and he her up.
Yeah. They don't really talk for a long time after this.
Okay.
Oh, they
She
have a
doesn't come
fight.
back for a long ass time. Oswald E. Spencer is kind of the most important figure from this movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here he is now. He gets old, and what do old people do?
Why am I only getting left fucking arms, dude? This is
Umbrella
ridiculous.
Academy.
Yeah.
I've seen
Fine.
it. It's on Netflix.
But you've seen the movies, right?
I have seen the movies. Yes.
The Resident Evil movies.
It's been a
It's all
long
about
time.
Umbrella Corps.
Umbrella.
So he
Corps.
starts.
It's just for people in the back.
Yeah.
What?
He starts. So Oswald starts a pharmaceutical company,
Oh.
and within that pharmaceutical company, they're doing experiments. They're doing
Yeah.
all kinds of experiments
And that's
behind
why
the scenes.
Mila Jovovich
Yeah.
is like rebelling.
Yes. Exactly. So yeah, he starts a company. The company gets into all kinds of bullshit.
Okay.
They have their fingers in so many pies, but it keeps growing and growing and growing. I think he starts it in the 60s.
The 60s. So Miranda is like living forever.
She is living forever because she's been touched by the mold. She is like experimenting on the mold with herself.
Okay.
And we saw her when the wings pop out.
Immortality, mold.
Immortality.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Here's that some
Oswald's
people-
also chasing immortality. They all kind of want dumb shit.
Okay.
What else is Oswald gonna do? He's gonna make a mansion.
And
Okay.
It's called Spencer Mansion.
called Spencer
or did
Mansion.
you do this?
What?
I have a
Sorry,
bad
sorry.
name for a mansion.
I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good name for a mansion.
Spencer Mansion?
Spencer Mansion, Cody Mansion, Dylan Mansion.
Spencer
It
Mansion.
would be like it'll be like a Giratana mansion.
Yeah. But
That
like,
actually sounds good.
I think of like Bluestone Manor.
Whoa.
That's Dorinda's house.
Ooh, I like
That's
Bluestone
some
Manor.
housewives.
So he is like, we need kind of a.
Now I got my
space,
loadout,
like,
I'm ready to
Latino.
go. Let's
Yeah,
go
okay.
shoot some.
Umbrella.
Where
has a
are
place called
you?
Raccoon City.
I want to find you.
City?
Raccoon City.
This guy.
Okay, Spencer Mansion in Raccoon City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got he buys land up in the mountains by Raccoon City, and he commissions a cool mansion.
Boys will
Yeah,
be
you don't know I
boys will
could
be boys.
like
And he's
go
like, I want to put a
through
shitload of
fucking
trash.
buildings,
I want it
bro.
to
He
be-
doesn't know
I
about
want
my
it to be like a
movement.
freaking
Doesn't
maze in
understand that's
there.
why he's shooting
And
at me.
also, there's gonna be a huge
I get why you're
underground
shooting
lab
at me, dude. I
underneath
get it.
Where we
Get
can
it.
do all our
I
shit-
understand.
our weird
You
f***ing
shouldn't.
experiments.
Give it.
That was
Grab
not a
that.
part. I moved the couch. Listen, I did not
I
fart.
wasn't even gonna accuse you. That was clearly a couch being moved.
And of course it was.
But part of me thinks that maybe you moved the couch while you farted, so it sounded like the couch.
I need
That
the
would've been
gold.
brilliant.
That'd be excellent.
And now wait for the smell.
Smells like
No, I
No,
farted
it
up
smells
sponge
Spencer
before I got here, so we're good.
Okay.
right on your old sweater.
Shut up. This morning I was like, I think all my sweaters are starting to smell because of my old dresser, and that's what happens when you buy thrift.
Vintage
Oh, I
furniture.
know
No,
about that.
Like you gotta lay down like the sheets and stuff.
Do you know what you need? A bar of soap in your drawers. This is what my Bubba used to do. She used to put Irish Spring in every single drawer, and your clothes smell amazing.
I'm doing
Graham,
that
I
today.
did
No,
that.
seriously. Continue.
What were you saying?
Fucking weird.
So he needs to bring in the Trevor family. So
Who the hell are they?
And what's that mean?
he brings in this guy and he's like, hey, make me this mansion. He makes him the mansion. It's the craziest mansion ever. He's like, okay, well now you know too much about the mansion. And he's like, and he's like, yeah, like why don't you bring your wife and kid to celebrate the mansion? And he's like, okay. And he's like, psych, get experimented on. He kills the dad, or he experiments on the dad, he experiments on the mom, and then he experiments on the daughter. The daughter lives and is just kind of held in that mansion for like 30 years being experimented on.
This is awful.
It's really
I'm
bad. But yeah, her name's
fucking
Lisa
tearing.
Trevor. You run into her.
Rubber
Her
banding.
name is Lisa Trevor.
Lisa Trevor. Is that kind of a funny name? There's something kind of funny
All
about
of the name, Raccoon City, it feels like.
Wait, is this in the movies? Because this doesn't sound familiar.
it. No. The
Movie's
movie's
just
take- yeah.
Umbrella Corps.
The movie's Umbrella Corps. It's Oswald. It's Albert Wesker.
Got it.
What's Alice is her name?
If you add more people, I'm gonna get lost.
Yeah, we have
So
to
we're
move on.
gonna add more people.
We have to
I
move
know,
on.
but I
Yeah,
the
yeah.
picture the name.
And then we're going to get to Resident Evil 1.
Okay. Okay.
So this is Resident Evil 1. It came out in 1996 on PlayStation.
And who's he?
Yeah, who's that?
So I think
Ripped.
that is Chris Redfield.
And
Who's Leon? I don't like. Okay.
wait, Chris is the hot buff guy who saved Ethan, and we were like, kind of cute.
With the jacket?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's how Resident Evil 1 plays out.
Okay. Okay.
There are reports of people getting killed and frankly eaten up in the mountains outside of Raccoon City.
Oswald's Ethan.
We don't know yet.
Okay.
So Raccoon City is like, well, we'll send in our kind of our SWAT team. They're called the STARS team. And they are owned and operated by the Raccoon City Police Department. But they're their own like kind of subsect. And here's the thing about Raccoon City. Umbrella has pumped so much money into Raccoon City, they kind of own the city. So it'd be like if Amazon came
really
in and
lagging.
was like, oh, we'll fund the police department, we'll fund the fire department, we'll fund the mayor.
Like,
and then
what's happening?
exactly, and whenever like something happens, they'll be like, oh, like we'll pay you money to make this go away.
Yeah, because they own it.
Exactly. They kind of own Raccoon City.
Scary.
They send in part of the STARS team, and they don't hear back. So they send in the other part of the STARS team.
The other
Something's
part.
happening to the Stars
Something's happening to the STARS team. So enter Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine.
Jill Valentine is an excellent name.
Yeah, now
It
we're
is.
talking.
Yeah, now we're talking. So that's Chris. That's the Chris you know and love
From
Resident Evil
when he,
7 and 8.
Remember when the baby?
He isn't the dad of the baby.
He's not the dad of the baby. He's the guy who shoots the mom in the beginning of 8.
Yes.
Someone just shoot her through the window.
I love Chris.
Yeah, we love Chris.
We love Chris. No, we really do love Chris. So these are two members of the STARS team. They are who you play as in Resident Evil 1.
Got
Okay.
it.
There's like an extensive STARS team, but most of them are wiped out when they go to investigate. Their helicopter flies away without them after they are attacked by like dogs, frankly.
Okay. So Resident Evil 1 starts with you being like, what's going on in here?
Yeah,
Let's
you're like,
send in
what's
the
going
STARS
on?
team."
And then dogs attack you, and you're like, oh shit, where do we go?
Why am I glitching out? What the fuck is going
Spencer
on?
Mansion.
This doesn't
Yeah,
happen all the
Raccoon
time.
City.
That's in Raccoon City.
I don't know what's going on, you
So
guys.
our STARS members, you go and explore this mansion. Who are you with? Albert Wesker.
And we've not seen him yet.
You have not seen him yet.
I don't
He's
like
very
him
important.
as much.
So he is kind of, I think he's the leader of the STARS team. And he's like, oh, guys, let's go in there. Like, you know,
This is kind of daddy.
his design is funny as he's always wearing those sunglasses. It doesn't matter where he is.
What the fuck's going on, dude?
Yeah.
His eye color.
So you go in the mansion, and you're like, what is going on? Suddenly,
Even
there's
imagine I'm not
zombies in
gonna
the
win it.
mansion. You get separated. You're kind of looking all around the mansion. You're solving puzzles, and you're doing kind of whatever the you want in the
Shouldn't be
mansion.
going
You're
on like
uncovering what the mansion is.
You're uncovering what Oswald has been doing.
What he's been doing. You go deeper and deeper into the mansion. You end up going into the lab underneath the mansion.
It's always in the lab.
It's
where you
always
find
in the
out
lab
what's
underneath the
happening.
mansion, and then you realize that this is kind of a setup. Albert Wesker has kind of set you guys up. He has kind of tasked himself with going in, stealing all the shit from the laboratory, all the information, because there is so much data that he could sell
Yeah.
to other governments, whatever you want, and so he inevitably betrays you.
Wait. So you think you're going in to save people?
Yeah.
To figure out what's going on. He's going in to go to the lab and steal
Yeah.
information so that he could sell it.
Is he on the STARS team?
He's the
He's
leader,
the leader of the
team.
STARS team.
So he was
what a
used.
betrayal.
One thing about him, he's going to betray you. One
Okay.
thing about Albert Wesker, he's always going to betray
That's
you.
going to be my part of my presentation when I'm trying to explain the note and Jersey
Yeah.
Shore to you guys. I'm going to be like, so Snooki and JWoww betray Sammy by trying to, like when we do this,
If
I'll
you
be
do
able to,
Jersey Shore, I need to be sitting here.
yeah.
But you know what?
Jersey
You
Shore, I
escape,
used to
and
watch
then,
that a long
as
time
you're
ago.
escaping,
Shit.
he blows up the mansion.
Ooh,
Albert Wesker blows up the
So
mansion.
he's like, I'm gonna blow this up if I can.
He steals the data. He blows up the mansion. You guys narrowly escape, and you kind of go on your merry way.
Got it.
And that is Resident Evil 1. It is mostly kind of a haunted house story where you are in a haunted mansion, and there are zombies everywhere, and the house gets crazier and crazier.
Okay.
But that's kind of like where this explorative, like stakes are high, but we don't really have an immediate goal. vibe.
Exactly. You're like, why is this mansion the way it is? And I wanted to kind of give context to like
That
what Oswald
felt
was doing.
very
And it's
good.
frankly just making crazy ass experiments.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we never
Ow.
run into Oswald in the first.
Ow.
He is not physically present in
Right.
Resident Evil 1. I don't know
Oof.
if he's physically present until like Resident Evil 5.
Okay.
Resident Evil 2. So Resident Evil 2 comes out 2 years later.
Okay.
And it also takes place a couple months later. Enter Leon, the goat, and Claire, also pretty goated. Recognize that last name?
What is that outfit?
They're kind of sick, aren't they? These are like
Wait,
the old 90s renderings.
Claire Redfield. So she
Is she somebody's daughter?
Chris's
She
daughter?
is, she's a sister.
Oh.
So after the events of Resident Evil 1, Chris and Jill escape, and they're like, we gotta take down Umbrella Corps. They have all the
Stupid.
secrets, but
Got
no
it.
one will really
This is
believe
the
them.
dumbest.
A couple months have passed. Claire is like, I'm going to go to Raccoon City because I haven't heard from my brother in a minute. Because last she heard, he was in Raccoon City. This is pre-cell
Got
phones.
it.
And Leon, it's his first day as a cop. He's like, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go to my first day. They're driving into Raccoon City. They run into each other at like a diner or something like that.
He's cute.
Meet cute.
Meet cute. There's kind of a meet cute. And you're like, okay, let's go, blah, blah, blah.
Shut the
And
fuck
then
up, you
suddenly
guys.
You realize Raccoon
Dude.
City has kind of fallen.
That's so stupid.
In the months
It's a
in
meat cute. It's
between,
kind of a meat cute.
zombies have taken over
These
Raccoon
motherfuckers.
City.
And all the stars people are gone.
All
They're
the
just-
stars is pretty much wiped out at
Got
this
it.
point. You guys both go to the police station because Leon's first day. Chris, being a former Stars member, would have been at the police station. It kind of becomes a little of a light repeat of Resident Evil 1, where it's like you're, for most of it, a lot of it trapped in the police station, which used to be like a former art museum.
Just like reading stuff.
Just reading stuff like, yeah, you're going through files and stuff like that. You're like, oh, like what the hell happened? Why are there zombies everywhere? Why is everyone dead? And you're piecing together the puzzle.
I love when video games start and they go, what a mess this is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What a mess
It's
this
like we do
is.
with Resident Evil 7, where that kind of did the formula again, where it's like you go into this big house in Louisiana, you have a goal, and it's like, oh,
That's
I
so
wanna find this
stupid.
person, and you're like, what the hell happened? Why is it in this condition?
Yeah, I'm gonna puff one, you guys. Cheers, if anyone's puffing in the
Yeah,
audience.
you're doing a lot of inventory management. You're doing a lot of that. You go underneath the police station there because the umbrella was like funding the police. You find other experiments. It's really that. And while you're exploring the labs, yeah, so
Ada?
here's Ada Wong.
Ada.
So Ada Wong rescues you from a couple tight jams.
Kids.
I love. Yeah, the shoes don't match the rest of the vibe, but I'm in.
Yeah, Ada's sick. Ada's sick.
But I'm
She's like,
in.
hey, I'm an FBI agent. I'm
Fucking weird.
I'm investigating Umbrella Corps, and I need you guys to help me. I'm like,
We are
"Shit."
going
Okay,
to. Shit,
You know, I
we're
need
we're
you to go
we're
down-
going right
I
there.
need you to go down to the lab.
Going
and
in
get, like,
Edge. We're going in Edge House. No, never mind. We're not going there.
And Leon's like, okay, yeah.
Going in
yeah,
mid.
yeah, I'll help you.
Get she.
So what you uncover as you're going through this is the zombie infection was spread through something called the T virus.
Okay.
The T virus was created by Oswald Spencer, etc.
Okay.
And it was leaked through the water system and got out into the city, kind of right after the events of Resident Evil 1.
Wow.
And it infects kind of the whole town.
Okay.
Is that what makes them zombies?
That's what makes them zombies. The
Got
T
it.
virus.
Thank you, teacher.
And then, get this, there's the G virus. The G virus was something they were working on alongside, or like kind of right after the T virus. And the G virus makes you like mutate. It makes you go like huge and crazy and stuff like that. And Ada's like, I know the G virus is down there somewhere in the lab. Grab me the G virus. And Leon's like, yeah, we gotta get it. We gotta get it with the government. The thing about Leon, he is like little goody two shoes. He's a people pleaser.
Yeah.
He gets the G virus. She's like, psych. I don't really work for the FBI. I'm a mercenary. I'm gonna sell this to the highest bidder, and it's gonna be used in war. And he's like, what?
He's like, hey.
Leon's
like,
kind of dumb
what?
at this point.
Okay.
In the remake, she escapes without the G virus.
Remake of what?
We haven't even gotten into the remakes. Anyways, I don't really know.
This is so stupid.
Maybe we don't touch on the
The G virus is kind of the G virus is.
Oh my god, no way.
Leon and Claire
let's
escape. Then we're on to Resident Evil 3.
No, no, I want those.
Is this the G virus?
So that is someone infected with the G virus.
I was gonna say.
So
Guy with chainsaw?
no, not
Okay,
yet.
okay.
Not yet. That's 4.
Sorry.
That's Resident Evil 4.
Sorry.
So yeah, Resident Evil 3 comes out 1 year after Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, this is so 1999.
Yeah, I love it.
This one, you're back as Jill.
And she's
She's
yassified.
And she is.
Yeah, I love it.
Here's the thing: everyone gets sexier the more the franchise
Ooh,
gets.
nice.
Because we gotta
Yeah,
sell these
we
games.
have to.
We gotta get these
So-
off the shelf.
So
Yeah.
Resident Evil 3 is interesting because it's taking place at the same time as Resident Evil 2. It is a parallel story.
Okay.
And so what's happening is,
Jill used to work with Chris.
yeah, Chris and Jill were together. They were in the mansion. They survived the mansion. Chris was like, we got to take down Umbrella. Jill's like, yes. He goes off to Europe. She stays in Raccoon City and is like, I'm going to fucking blow this case wide open. So she is actively staying in Raccoon City investigating.
This is happening the same time
This
as
is happening at the exact same time. Like this, what I'm describing is happening right before Resident Evil 2.
This is just like in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills when they meet Sheena.
Yes, and she's sleeping with Brandy's husband.
Boom.
Exactly. Then
What the fuck was that
He's
reference?
like, hey, you're being surveilled. You also really need to get out of the city. She's like, okay, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And then suddenly her house blows up. That evil man from the cover starts running through her house, and she's like, what's going on? What's going on? She's being chased through the city, and she has to escape Raccoon City.
Okay.
your path is kind of crossing over with Leon and Claire. All three of their stories are intertwined, but basically you're escaping the city together.
And I'm Jill.
You're Jill, you get out of there. Next
Hey,
slide.
sure, you're Jill.
The government nukes Raccoon City. They're like, we can't save this. We have to nuke Raccoon City. It is blown up. The T-virus is on paper eradicated.
On paper,
Eradicated. And the G virus is now the G virus hasn't been sold off yet to the highest bidder.
It might have exchanged hands. You
Ada
don't really
Wong.
know the fate of
Okay.
the G-virus.
Okay.
All the while, they're working on more viruses. The one thing about Resident Evil, there's going to be another virus in the new
So
game.
Oswald's just still in his house. No one's
Oswald's
captured
chilling
him?
in a Spencer, he's chilling in his house.
Just take him.
Yeah, they need to go after him. So after Resident Evil 2 and 3, like, all of them, like, get together and they're like, we need to take down the Umbrella Corps. This is really messed up. And the world needs to know about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast forward to, notice the gap. This game comes out 6 years later.
Whoa.
This is Resident Evil 4. This is kind of the GOAT.
Now, tell me if I'm just like on the games channel, but I noticed the last slide was PlayStation, and now we're moving to GameCube.
What the fuck is going on? Why
Great
am I
observation.
switching those?
Thank you.
Resident Evil 4 starts as a GameCube exclusive.
Okay.
And does GameCube do that so they can sell more?
Yeah. But it eventually comes to PlayStation 2, and then it was on Xbox 360 and
PlayStation.
PlayStation 3. Exactly. And now
PlayStation.
Resident Evil 4 is there are probably more versions of this game on every console. If you get a console, Resident Evil 4, there are probably at least 2 or 3 versions of this. This is probably the most beloved game in the franchise.
Okay.
Okay.
So it takes place also around 2005. Like, years have passed. And here's the funny thing. Umbrella Corp has been liquidated. It straight up went out of business.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little
So no
anticlimactic. They basically got sued by the U.S. government. There was litigations, and more information came out, like more and more info leaks, and eventually they kind of just went bankrupt.
Okay.
Oh wow, big monster just gone.
Truly, it's like a okay, but it's a little and so they've all kind of gone their separate ways. It's like, we did it, like Umbrella's no more. They were all kind of working odd jobs. Leon is working for the president. That's Leon.
Look at him, moved up
Yeah,
in the world.
next
Goody
slide,
two
please.
shoes.
He gets fucking upgrade.
Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah,
First of all, he changed his hair, and then he just got like.
changed his hair. Look at that fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a sick ass
I've seen
fit.
Tommy wear this fit.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, this looks like Tommy at any Reddit stories live.
Yeah. I love
Hey,
it.
he's haven't got the gloves.
This looks amazing.
I love
okay,
it.
So, in 2005, who was the president for us?
Bush.
I just want to know like what they were writing.
So
you know?
he was, guarding Bush in this game.
It's a fictional president, but yeah, the
Yeah, I just wanted to know
president's
like
daughter.
the background.
President's daughter is kidnapped.
Of
Getting trapped.
course.
President's daughter is kidnapped.
Tale as old as time.
She gets taken to Spain.
Okay.
Oh, great. Sounds fun.
Yeah, you'd
And
think.
then-
You'd think.
Yeah, and then.
So he goes to Spain. He finds out the residents are not what they think. He goes
They're
he goes to a little village, and the residents, get this, they're evil.
Evil resident!
They're acting like zombies, but they're still speaking. They're acting weird. He finds out it's something called Las Plagas, which is
Las Plagas.
totally separate from like the T virus and the G virus, but it's basically this little parasite. And the parasite, once it gets in you, you can be controlled by someone who has like the master parasite or something like that.
Oh, fun.
And yeah, anyways, he rescues the president's daughter. He's cool as. He's upgraded so much. The first one, he's like, oh, what's going on? Blah blah. This one, he's like, what's up?
What's up?
He's talking shit to everyone.
That's cool.
He's not scared of literally anything.
He's talking shit to everybody.
For him.
I think he saw the events of Resident Evil 2 and was like, you know what?
Chip on his
I'm a
shoulder.
man
He
now.
was like, I'm different.
And he's like been working there. He's like not a pick me anymore. He's
Yeah.
like,
Maybe Claire. He was.
He was
like,
shooting
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
He's doing
Oh, fuck.
spin kicks. He's suplexing the zombies. Really,
Love
really
it.
cool.
Love
So he's in Spain.
He's in Spain. He is great. He rescues the daughter. Ada Wong comes back. Wesker's there. It's kind of a who's who. It's a little reunion for all of them.
Okay.
The lore implications are not that crazy in that one.
What's the main goal other than just to rescue
Rescue the president's daughter, Ashley Graham, and then you get her out of there. You kind of realize that they were holding her hostage because they want to infect her with Las Plagas, send her back to the United States.
Whoops. Yo, yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, right. I hate this guy. Yeah, right.
Vital signs improving. Armor plates at maximum supply.
Oh, come on. I got him, though. I got him. I got him. Damn, dude. I am not paying attention. Motherfucker got the monkey skin, you motherfucker. I want that skin so badly. I don't. It's not on the marketplace though. It's not on the marketplace at all. What's going on with the video?
But you know what? You escape, and then as you're escaping, he blows up the mansion.
Ooh,
Albert Wesker blows up the
So
mansion.
he's like, I'm gonna blow this up if I can.
He steals the data. He blows up the mansion. You guys narrowly escape, and you kind of go on your merry. Already there,
Oh.
and he has punched a hole through. He's doing spin kick jobs. Leon is working for the president. That's Leon.
Look at
That's
him.
where he left
moved
off.
Up
Yeah,
in the
next-
world.
next
Goody
slide,
two
please.
shoes.
He gets fucking upgrade.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
First of all, he changed his hair, and then he just got like
Changed his hair. Look at that fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a sick ass
I've
fit.
seen
They just got like a hat.
Yeah.
This looks like
Fucking
Tommy
Valley
in the
Girl
Reddit
voice.
Stories Live.
Yeah.
Fucking annoying.
I love
Hey, he's
it.
even
Annoying
got
as shit.
gloves.
This looks amazing.
I love
Okay,
it.
so in 2005, who was the president for us?
Bush.
This is so
I don't know
stupid.
what they were writing,
So
you know?
he was,
Bush.
guarding Bush in this game.
It's a fictional president, but yeah,
Yeah, I
the
just wanted to know
president's
like
daughter.
the background, you know.
President's daughter is kidnapped.
Of
Any time.
course.
President's daughter is kidnapped.
Taylor
This is so
Zolla's
stupid.
time.
She gets taken to Spain.
Okay.
Oh, great. Sounds fun.
Yeah. You'd
And
think.
then,
You'd think.
Yeah, and then.
So he goes to Spain. He finds out the residents are not what they think. He goes.
They're
he goes to a little village, and the residents, get this, they're evil.
Evil residents!
They're acting like zombies, but they're still speaking. They're acting weird.
Evil Resident
he
Evil.
finds out it's something called Las Plagas, which is
Las Plagas.
totally separate from like the T virus and the G virus, but it's basically this little parasite. And the parasite, once it gets in you, you can be controlled by someone who has like the master parasite or something like that.
Oh, fun.
And yeah, anyways, he rescues the president's daughter. He's cool as he's upgraded so much. The first
Gonna
one,
make
he's like,
some
"Oh, what's going on, Mama?"
quesadillas.
This one he's like, what's up?
I think it's about that time. I
He's
need some
talking shit to everyone. That's
substance.
He's not scared of literally anything.
What
substance.
was the change for him?
No, I also
I
have.
think he saw the events of
Where
Resident
is
Evil
that
2
at?
and was like, you know what?
Chip on his
I'm a
shoulder.
man
and
now.
I have
was like,
some-
I'm different.
And he's like been working there. He's like not a pick me anymore.
Salt and
Yeah.
vinegar chips.
Maybe
Some
Claire
veggie
is-
sticks.
He was holding him back, honestly.
Yeah.
He's doing spin kicks. He's suplexing the zombie things. It's
I
really,
love
really
it.
cool.
Cool.
Up.
So he's in Spain.
Great.
He's in Spain. He is great. He rescues the daughter. Ada Wong comes back. Wesker's there. It's kind of a who's who. It's a little reunion for all of them.
Okay.
The lore implications are not that crazy in that one.
What's the main goal other than just to rescue the daughter?
Rescue the president's daughter, Ashley Graham, and then you get her out of there. You kind of realize that they were holding her hostage because they wanted to infect her with Las Plagas, send her back to the United States, and she was like, "Yay, I'm back!" And then suddenly she would get like activated, then like spread the plague
Spread
here.
Las Plagas.
And
But
then
they didn't. That
They
wasn't
didn't succeed.
successful.
He put a stop to that.
Of course he did. Look at him.
Yeah,
That's our Leon.
that's our
That's
Leon.
our Leon.
No, he's that guy. Here's the next two. We're gonna kind of skim over these. Wait,
Whoa.
real fast. What do you see here?
Hook. A hand with a hook.
You see a giraffe with a man sucking him off.
No.
Hey, and fair. Honestly, fair.
I see the giraffe.
No.
I don't see the.
Oh! I see the top of his head is facing this way, and the guy's going in.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the giraffe is sitting down, getting sucked off.
It's like a bipedal giraffe.
Yeah, no.
looks like a
no.
6 to me.
Yeah.
Sometimes a 6 is just a 6.
Yeah, no.
Is that Leon?
That's Chris.
I was gonna say, Chris has buff arms. Leon is like,
Okay,
yeah,
well,
Leon's.
We can gain
Everybody
multitudes.
knows
We can gain
this.
multitudes.
Yeah.
Sometimes we buff up and sometimes we slim down.
So 5 is like Chris and Jill. You know, they were working together for a long time. They like reconvene. Umbrellas no more. And then they finally go. They go to kill Oswald Spencer. They go in the room. They're like, "Oh, free Spencer, you're under arrest." And Albert Wesker is already there, and he has punched a hole through Oswald Spencer. He has got
A
superpowers.
hole?
He's injected himself with so many of these like little mini viruses.
so
He's
he
a
punched a
f***ing
hole.
rat.
He's got superpowers.
He punched a hole through Oswald.
He punched a hole through Oswald. They're like, "What? That was our kill." And then they fight Wesker. Wesker's fast as f***. And then Wesker and Jill tackle each other off of this
ledge.
cliff. And Chris is like, "Oh, she's gone, blah, blah, blah. She's not really dead." He goes to Africa because there's like another outbreak of Las
Who's he?
Plagas.
Chris.
Okay.
From Resident
remember
Evil.
Chris?
From Resident Evil 1.
I'm slipping.
Okay.
I'll bring y'all
I
back
forgot
soon.
who
Chris is-
Oswald.
Oswald is the
Osquash.
rich white guy in the beginning with
No, I
Mother
know
Miranda.
that, but the other one. It's
Chris?
fine. He
No,
can't.
no, no. Albert is the guy who
Yes, yes,
ran
yes,
the
yes,
stars,
yes.
and then Chris is the hot guy who, in our game, killed the mom, who was
Mhm.
kind of annoying, to be honest.
Okay, keep going.
He technically kills Miranda, who is disguised as the mom at that
Stop!
point.
We can't keep saying stuff.
Yeah.
I'm losing it.
This is a hat.
That's literally how I feel right now. I'm like, this is not.
This
a
is a Wesker.
Literally.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Okay.
Yeah, so you go to Africa. It's a little problematic. You kill Wesker. You blow him up with a f***ing rocket launcher. And this is the one where this is the iconic moment that everyone loves to talk about. This is arguably Resident Evil jumps the shark. There's like an erupting volcano or something like that, and a boulder's coming at you. And Chris punches the boulder, and it explodes.
Of course he does.
Yeah, they find the flower where it was like the progenitor virus
Yeah.
because it
Wow.
was in Africa.
Yeah.
6 is a fucking mess. 6
Okay.
is the family reunion one. That is where there's like 4 campaigns. One of it you play as Chris. One of it you play as Leon. One of it you play as like people from the spin-offs. Like it's so
What's the
complicated.
point of it?
The C virus is in Resident Evil 6. You know, people like crystallize and they hatch and turn evil. You can clone people like that. It's crazy. They're jumping all over the world. Like some of it's in China, some of it they're like all these research facilities. It's like a globe-trotting, huge, Fast and Furious sound.
Okay.
It kind of loses a lot of people because it's trying to kind of bring in everything from every game, but in that way it's kind of a mess.
Got it.
Oh, Got
Got
it.
it.
Kind of a mess.
It's like at the end of an improv show when you're like, let's try to tie it all together. And
Yeah,
you're
Yeah, and it's like really doesn't. Where it's like, because frankly, like most of the loose
like,
ends,
this
like
is the C virus.
I think at this point they might be regretting their decision to have like just shuttered Umbrella in between 3 and 4.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah, they should have brought it back because that could be another game just all about them making a comeback.
Here we are. Resident Evil 7.
It's
Resident Evil 8.
And who were we in Resident Evil 7?
Fully new guy. Resident Evil 7 is kind of like you're Ethan Winters.
All of the names are so perfectly forgettable. It's
Ethan
crazy.
is the hand.
No,
water-
yeah. But Leon and Chris and Ethan, those all sound the exact same to me. I don't
No,
know
it's
why.
like they picked like the white guy dartboard.
Literally.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you're Ethan Winters, fully new character. This is kind of a soft reboot. They're like, 6 was a little crazy. We acknowledge that. We're gonna go back. It's gonna be another crazy haunted house.
Okay.
So you get the call from your wife Mia, and she's like, "Oh, like I'm like missing. Don't come for me." And Chris,
Mia.
and
That
Chris
was-
goes. He goes to the mansion. He goes in there. The Baker family's all fucked up.
Oh, the Bakers!
The Baker family
the
is like,
nasty
"Yo,
fridge.
what are you?"
We're in Louisiana.
You're
Evil
Louisiana.
grandpa.
Evil
Evil.
grandpa. Everyone's evil. You kind of defeat the evil family, and along the way, this is so you kind of see the structure of all the other Resident Evil games. You're exploring the house. You're like picking up information. You're figuring out what happened there.
Yeah.
And what has happened is that big boat crashed. They picked up the little girl, and the little girl started infecting them with her mold.
I was gonna say, mold comes back.
Yes.
Mold comes
Wait,
back.
the little girl is not the Trevor girl?
Not the Trevor girl.
Cool. She's just another
Just
infected
another little
girl.
She's another little girl.
Yeah.
She is.
course.
Yeah. Another
She's
infected
just
little
another
girl.
infected little girl.
Aren't we all? You defeat them, you escape, and then you are kind of relocated in between 7 and 8. You're like, oh, we got to put our lives back together. Your wife gets pregnant. You take her to Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Chris is like, we need to relocate you guys because Chris is the one who rescues you at the end of 7.
Yes, but then he kills our wife.
Then he kills your wife. So 8 begins, and you're having dinner with your wife.
Yeah, marital trouble.
Chris comes in, shoots your wife, and then you're kind of kidnapped. You wake up in the Resident Evil village.
Yes.
And that's where you take down Mother Miranda.
Remember?
And
That's where the baby
has
fell.
she been in Raccoon City?
Literally no.
Okay.
She's only been there.
We're just gonna wait.
Eight,
No.
I'm eating.
The way you find
I'm
out
making a
that-
quesadilla.
The way you find out 8 is tied to like all the earlier ones is at the end.
Just
This is
a
what the
small
comments are about
one,
us for
though.
skipping. At
Very
the end, when
small,
you're going
very,
through her
very
lab,
small.
Like, remember when you play as Chris and you're like going through her lab and you find Mia again? She's like, oh, like where's my husband? Blah blah blah. And Chris is like, oh, he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
On the table, there's a letter to Miranda from Oswald Spencer.
Whoa!
And he's like, and this
That
is the
we
first.
didn't read.
Yeah,
That
this-
I wanted to read.
You didn't know.
At the time, I wouldn't have gotten
At the
it.
time, it wouldn't have meant anything
It's
to you.
from Oswald to Miranda.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, thanks. Like, I loved studying under you. I know we went our separate ways, but like, hey, I'm cooking up something crazy. I'm working on a virus. It could be big.
There's a letter that's
It could be
called
big.
It's C or D or F virus.
So what about that letter? Why are fans mad that we missed?
Just because that
just
ties it
connects us.
to Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, but here's the deal. Miranda didn't want him to create viruses.
No, she didn't. But they stayed in touch a
Okay.
little bit.
They wrote letters to each other.
They wrote letters to each other. But here's another interesting thing.
Every once in a
They
while,
wrote
here-
letters.
And then I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's an interesting thing. One, when he was there,
Yeah.
you know how she's got like the 4 people. She's got like Heisenberg with the hat. She's got Lady Dimitrescu.
Yes.
Like blah blah blah. They have like a crest.
Why
and
did I think Mother Miranda was Lady Dimitrescu?
No, she's the big one with the wings
Mother
at the
Miranda's
end.
the spider.
Yes.
Yes.
And Lady Dimitrescu
Is the sexy like
yes.
cleavage
Yeah,
like
so-
my daughter.
with the sisters who are bugs.
daughters.
Daughters who are
Daughters
bugs.
who are bugs. Yeah. So that's Mother Miranda. And those are like the people she's kind of using to create like a vessel for her bringing back her daughter from like the very beginning of the series.
Yeah.
Where she's like, oh, like one of you will be worthy, and they're all kind of fighting for her attention.
Here we
She's,
go
like, playing
again.
them
She
against each
wants
other.
to put her daughter in one of those bodies.
I think so.
Grief.
I don't really know.
Grief.
Yeah, grief
Grief
works
is
in mysterious
mold.
ways.
Grief
Yeah.
is mold.
And it grows on you, and sometimes it kills you.
Yeah, but you got to scrape it off.
You gotta scrape it off.
It's like that monologue that Jennifer Lopez has in
The fuck?
Jennifer Lopez has
Julie?
in I'm not gonna lose it. It's like the monologue that Jennifer Lopez has in Hustlers, where she's like, "Motherhood
Good.
is a disease."
He's right above us.
And I'm
Grief
good.
is a marriage. Yeah.
Did she say that?
No,
Oh, you are Jennifer Lopez. You are the stripper in Hustlers doing
You
it.
are the stripper and hustlers.
I got it.
I am the stripper in
Grief
Hustlers.
is mold.
And they're the remakes.
Why are we going back?
I just wanted to give a little context. So like,
No, not
all the-
you.
yeah.
Them. Why do we have to remake it?
Because those games are like, frankly, kind of old. Like,
Okay.
if you were to see footage from like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, you'd be like, oh my god, that's
Yeah.
old as
Yeah.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
On GameCube, they went back. They remake Resident Evil 1, and then on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and stuff, they remake Resident Evil 2 and 3.
and these
then
are the same plots.
same
They're just
plot.
like- they're just
So it's
better
like if
looking.
we were to play these at some point, like we would play the remakes.
I would like to play the remake.
Me too. And
So,
th-
yeah.
so it's kind of like when Spotify like remasters an album.
Yeah, kinda like
and
that.
it's the same thing.
Yes.
And then like they remade 4, it was sick. Like the remakes are they're pretty damn good.
Remakes look pretty good.
Everyone gets a little upgrade in those. So these are kind of their modern design.
She just has boobs. That's it. That's the only change.
Whoa, yeah.
No, what her
and, like,
outfit's like the it's got texture, it's like the
Oh,
So
color.
the shoes changed, which we needed.
We needed that.
And look at Chris. Oh, look at Chris before, baby.
So that's
boy.
actually Chris in the GameCube remake. Then he gets another upgrade in the like. So that's him in Resident Evil
That's
8.
what we know him as. The first one.
Now I see all
Whoa,
of this.
Leon. You know,
Ooh.
I'm not sure that it got better.
It's a little bit of a Clay Aiken vibe.
Yes. It went from like
Clay
David
Aiken with a
Bowie in Labyrinth to Clay Aiken.
With a gun.
I think once you see him in Resident
From
Evil,
David Bowie in
because
Labyrinth
Leon,
to
I'm
Clay
not
Aiken.
sure how to communicate this, but it's like Leon is baby girl. Like everyone loves Leon so much.
Got it.
so fucking much, it's crazy. And I'm people.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I think that's a rough summary of Resident Evil 1 through 8.
That was fantastic.
But so here's what we need to know
here?
going into
Yeah.
Resident Evil 9.
I got
It is scary. So remember, like Resident Evil 8, like I used to say, like wasn't that scary, but it's like a lot of like shooting stuff. It's a lot of like yay, like blah blah
Yeah.
blah. This one's fucking scary.
How do we know?
I played it a little bit.
He played it a
I
little
played
bit.
it a little bit.
Did you have to sign an NDA?
I played it a little
Yeah,
bit.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, I need to
Well,
focus,
wait,
man.
well,
And then I'm gonna
hold on,
have to get
everybody.
some more
You're going
food.
back to Raccoon City.
Let's go back.
Another
Yeah.
quesadilla and
I think it's important that
Indeed
like you know the
needed.
context of Raccoon City.
Of
It's where that
course.
outbreak was in the 90s, and
let's
here's
go.
the fucking giant nuke hole.
So, but when we're back, are we back in a new light, or is this just going back in time?
No, so we're going back to this is at modern time.
Modern time. Who are we?
We are Grace Ashcroft.
A journalist?
A journalist. So yeah, she is an FBI investigator.
She's hot.
So yeah, we will be playing as Grace.
They love Bobs.
So here's
love a bob. You know why?
Bobs.
Because they want it like jagged and it's like,
I can see it when they're like, yeah.
I love a bob. Yeah, that's why us guys play it
would
too.
be like I would want to see like a layout of all
For
the,
real.
the femme hairs and all the Resident Evil
I
franchise.
want a Resident Evil with a messy blonde.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
A strawberry
What
blonde,
if someone
like
just
a-
grabbed it, like the Jeep? She's
a
like
dirty
virus.
blonde.
She's like, no, should have went with the bob.
With the bob, yeah. Me watching Fairly Odd Parents. So yeah,
I like her with a badge. I like this. I like that she's got a lot of work.
She looks, yeah, she's got a lot.
So
of
we're
work.
gonna be her, and we're gonna go back to Raccoon City to investigate some deaths.
This looks like the program team during Lock Week.
Should I? Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty good. That's pretty good. So, anyways, your mother,
Her mother?
her mom is someone named Alyssa Ashcroft. Alyssa Ashcroft was involved in kind of ending in the Raccoon City trials where Umbrella was sued and went under.
A judicial system.
A judicial system.
Oh my God, I
so her
love-
mom was an investigative journalist, and her mom died like 8 or 9 years ago. So at
Shit.
this time,
How?
when Resident Evil, we don't know. She died at a hotel. That's all we know, and we are being tasked with investigating the hotel.
I love a
I
sexy
love
hotel.
that.
This is your mom.
Oh my God, she's amazing.
Yeah.
She's
So you
gorgeous.
can play as her in one of the Resident Evil spin-offs that came out in like the early 2000s. It's a multiplayer game. You're kind of going around Raccoon City. It takes place during Resident Evil 2 and 3. We didn't even have time to breach that.
I don't know. Yeah, that you just freaked me out.
She's a character from a way earlier game.
It's giving Tar.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Who composes at the end?
Blood.
She composes. Have you seen Tar?
Yeah.
You know how it ends with her doing the Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
So Monster Hunter is published by Capcom. There's Monster Hunter Resident Evil crossovers.
What?
Makes
If you were
think.
to say there's a Tar Resident Evil crossover,
It's crazy that you brought that up. I totally forgot about that movie. And
Me
when
too.
I watched it, it was like significant.
So yeah, that's her mom, and she's going to, they're like, hey, dude, we want to send her this mission.